I'll just show you guys now. It's honestly an absolutely amazing book for anyone who wants to have financial freedom or financial independence, or just to have their money last them to the point where they retire and they actually have money to retire. It's really, really interesting. But one of the things that really, really hit me, and I've heard it a few times, but for some reason this hit me differently, was that you're not paid by the time that, you're not paid by the hour, you're not paid by time, you're paid by the value that you bring to the marketplace. So if you think about it, right, if you're paid by time, if you're paid $20 an hour, which is time, that means when you go home, you should be still getting paid because you didn't pay by the time. But the thing is, you're not getting paid by the time, you're getting paid by the value that you bring to the marketplace. Now, what that means is, let's say you're getting paid $5 an hour. Well, that's because of the value that you bring to the marketplace. Now, it's not saying that the value you bring to people and the world and like the people around you, the church, whatever you do, like you bring value to them, but to the marketplace, the way it works, you obviously don't bring enough value. So that's why you only get paid $5 an hour. And the same thing works in reverse. If you're paid $50 an hour, it's because you give more value to the marketplace. Now, I don't know if that makes sense. So let's say you guys are going, okay, well, how can I bring more value to, let's say I'm in a job like, let's say you're a teacher. So let's say you're a teacher, you only can teach 30 students, in a classroom, whatever it is. You're only paid, let's say $50,000 or whatever it is a year, which is, it is pretty crap. And I think teachers should be getting paid a lot more, because they're actually the reason why our future is going to look good if they actually bring us up right. They're the ones that change lives. So if you're a teacher or someone who, you're stuck with an income, and the example for a teacher, what they did in the book was, look, they want to educate as many people as possible. They want to make a difference in the world. They understand that their salary, is limited. So what they did is they realized that the way that they're teaching they're a good teacher. The way they're teaching their kids or their students actually works, and it actually is you're really excelling in the world. So what he did is he started recording his lessons, like literally recording his lessons, and anyone all over the world could jump in, pay $4 to watch it, and they'd watch his lessons and learn live or learn pre-recorded, whatever. And it cost him $4, and he now makes $4 million a year in that book. So he's probably making more than that now. All because he thought of, how can I bring more value to the world or to the marketplace? And that's what he did. And that's how his paycheck went from $50,000 to $4 million. So if you think, just by working hard at your job, you're just going to get more money. Yes, somewhat, but it's actually, you need to start thinking outside the box. How can I bring more value to the marketplace? And, people might go, okay, well, how do people get paid $50 million a year? Well, imagine if you're making a company billions of dollars a year. They're going to fucking want to pay you $50 million. It's like nothing to them. 50 million is nothing compared to $1 billion. There's actually a really good example, which I'm going to share, not on this live because I can't remember it right now. Actually, I think I do remember it. So, guys, just so in case you don't know the difference between a million, a billion, and a trillion, I'm going to explain to you, and this is going to blow your mind. So, who here knows how much, a million, so let's say a million seconds ago, like how much time that would have been? So, if we went back a million seconds ago from now, how far do you reckon that would be? Anyone know? It'd be 32 days. Or was it 32 hours? I can't remember. No, I think it's 32. I think it's 32 hours. Oh, I can't remember, man. This is fucking. Don't worry. But let's just say I went to a billion. Now I'm pretty sure that would be 32 years. If I went from a billion seconds to a trillion seconds, it'd be 32,000 years. So that's how big, a million, a billion, and a trillion is. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous when you really think about how much money some people have, or when companies are at, valued at $1 trillion, or when the US is in debt of $1 trillion. Like when you really understand how big that is, you really just go, fuck. Like inflation's just not going to improve. But I know we're on a bit of off topic, but I just want to share a few things that he spoke about in the book that I think should be spoken about. So, what's the secret to economic success? The key, he said, is to understand how to become more valuable in the marketplace. To have more, you simply have to become more. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. For the things to change, you have to change. For the things to get better, you have to get better. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. It takes time, but we don't get paid for time. We get paid for value. So he just uses learn to work hard on yourself than you do on your job. And that is so true. If you start working on yourself more than your job, your value will start to go up. So you have to earn more money in the same amount of time is simply become more valuable. Now, ways you can do that, he says, get into personal development, read some books, go to fucking what do you call them? Like seminars, all that kind of stuff. Even one of the best investors of all time, really wealthy guy, Warren Buffett, is the best investment you can ever make is investment in yourself. Everyone knows that, but no one ever does it. Like everyone continues to upgrade their phones, upgrade their technology, upgrade their car. No one focuses on upgrading their mindset, upgrading their personal development, their brain. I mean, some people obviously focus on their body, but you really need to also focus on the brain. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. You can train it. And the thing is, when you can train your brain, obviously, if you can develop yourself, you become more valuable, which means now your value to the marketplace is going to increase. So that's why, I constantly read books every single day. I listen to podcasts. I go to seminars. I just try my best to keep bringing value because the more I learn, the more I earn. And it's just that simple. But a lot of people just can't be bothered. They just can't be bothered. They'd rather just sit in their own job, hope for a pay rise, but don't understand that inflation's taking that away anyways. So what you guys just need to do is just continually to focus on yourself. Just focus on personal development, grow yourself, grow your mindset, and you'll become more valuable. And eventually you might come up with an idea that brings more value to the marketplace, which pays you more money. It's literally that simple. So many people don't understand. They think they literally get paid by the hour. You don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by the value that you bring. It's literally like, if you think about it, that is the truth. We get paid by the value we bring to the marketplace, and that's just how it works. If you don't agree with it and you think it's wrong, well, I don't know what to say. Like, that's how the world works. We can't just change it. I mean, you could go move to fucking Mars. That might change it, but you're not going to do shit. So you either bring more value to the marketplace, or you settle on your $20 an hour or $30 an hour, whatever it is, and complain about the world and complain about everything, or you develop yourself, you grow yourself, and you figure out ways, how can I serve more people? Because if you can serve more people, you will earn more. That is that simple. If you can find ways that you can help other people and help other people make money, they're going to pay you more money. It's that, like I said, if you're helping a company make $1 billion a year, they're going to have no problem paying you 100 million or 50 million a year because you're giving them $1 billion. Like, if you're bringing value for them to be $1 billion company, they're going to have no problem paying you that much. So yeah, I hope you guys got something from that. I know I didn't do a too good job with the whole million, billion, trillion thing. I can't remember what it was. I'm going to have to go back and read it now. But I hope you guys had an amazing night, amazing day, wherever you guys are. And I hope you guys learned something, because I think understanding that it is all about the value to bring, it's not really about the hour kind of shit that we've been taught, it can really change your mind or change your life. And that's why I'm so excited for this Jordan Peterson seminar tomorrow night. It's really exciting, to the point that Tony Robbins said his life changed when he went to Jim Rohn's seminar. He died in 2009 or 2008. That was his mentor. He said he went to that seminar, he had no direction in life, and going to it just changed his life, from understanding that it's all about the value that you bring to the marketplace. And then it made me realize, okay, how can I bring more value to the marketplace? I mean, I'm constantly trying to bring education. I'm trying to give you guys free education all the time. And, doing this is simple. Yeah, it might not be much, but eventually, I'm going to help people, bring more value to the point where maybe I say on these lives changes someone's life, they make a lot of money, and they want to, give me a good deal on a good investment or something. Who knows? It's just how life works. I want to, I focus on just giving and giving and giving, and hopefully, maybe one day I'll get something back. If not, don't care. All I want to do is make other people's life better, improve the world, make a difference. That's all that matters to me. So, yeah, guys, thank you so